What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck. And today's topic is not going to be as much as about sports, but relatively related to sports. As we get into the Usher Raymond halftime superstar performance, I must say it was very sensational. They call him USHER. That is an all-time great performer. I mean, this guy still looks very young, youthful. I don't know what he's taking, or maybe it's just the black don't crack, but Usher does great for himself, man. I'm a huge Usher fan. But this morning, man, I woke up and I got on Instagram and I see all the reactions to the Super Bowl halftime performance. And normally when I see things like another beautiful woman like Alicia Keys, oh my goodness, that red on her, oh, it looks so good. When we see performances like that, we saw the chemistry, right? We saw how close Usher was to Alicia Keys. Now, a lot of people are in an uproar over, how close Usher was getting to Alicia Keys. Now, I have pulled up, and you guys may know this guy very well. This is Mr. Little Boosie, as he goes to Instagram and says that, you need to apologize to Swiss. She's married, my blank. I know that wasn't planned. Then he goes on to say, Usher is enough, bro. You need to apologize to Swiss. She married. I know that wasn't planned. And here you guys can see all in the comment section, people are saying stuff. You can tell she didn't want to be touched. You can see if it was a real person. You guys can see in the comment section. I don't want to read everybody's everything, but you guys can see that, this is something that a lot of people felt, Usher was in the wrong. But here's my thing. This had to be practiced several times before the big show. Like, when you make it to the Super Bowl stage, there is zero room for error. And I don't think that you can go off script. Now, I know that the Justin Timberlake and the Janet Jackson thing was a little bit off script, but it actually was planned to be that way. It just was a delay with the lights. So, Alicia Keys, man, I watched the video closely, guys. I truthfully, I really did. I watched the video closely, and during it live, when I was watching it live, I was like, man, that he is pretty close. But then you have to think about what happens when you get to that level of celebrity, right? Your celebrity could be, you could be doing music and also starring in a movie. Let's look at Beyonce. She was in the movie, obsessed with Idris Elba. He likes to, he'll try him. Let's say it that way. And Idris Elba, man, he has the juice, right? And Beyonce was kissing him in the movie and obviously playing the role of a wife. She's also married to Jay-Z, but it's Hollywood. You know what I mean? This is the type of stuff that comes with that, right? I mean, as a performance, you have to give off some type of sexual chemistry. And it looked like throughout the whole performance that, Usher was pretty much, chasing her and making the scene and making it look like a cat and mouse game of hard to get. That's what I got from it. And I feel like now, the blogs are blowing this up, and it's going to probably get a little reaction from certain channels, like this one. But Usher Raymond, man, I gotta give it to this guy, man. He has been literally going around the world doing this. I've seen this guy on several occasions going into the crowd, getting women and pretty much giving them lap dances. And it looks like some of the women had men who sat there. Now, if I'm Swiss Beats, I kind of do have a problem with it. I mean, it's not the best thing you want to see. That's your lover. You are proud of her for being on that stage. But I will say this, man, I do respect Alicia for conducting herself the way she did, because she did give off energy like she did not want to really be touched like that. if you guys sit and watch some of the movement here, you'll see Usher trying to like touch her, but then like she's kind of like walking off, and you see like now he's, you know, waving his hand and stuff like this, and then like see right there, like it seems like right in certain parts of this performance, she's literally like kind of like keeping her class and her elegance by like not all the way letting him touch her. And like you can see it, you know what I'm saying? Like Alicia Keys has always been a woman who does not seek attention. She don't got all the extravagant BBLs. You don't see her twerking, and you don't see her twerking and doing all these crazy things like you see most women who are married or somewhat talking to somebody doing. She's always been a woman who was low key, flew under the radar, and she seems like she's a phenomenal wife. She seems like she's very cool to get along with, as long as you're treating her right. And her and Swizz Beatz have been, you know, married for a while. So hey man, like, you know, this is and you know, you got these blogs doing stuff like this, man. This is never good, man. Like sometimes good publicity is bad publicity, and I don't think that Alicia Keys did anything wrong. You know what I mean? I think that if someone is in the wrong, it possibly could be Usher, but how? You know, like these people rehearse these things, and I'm quite sure, you know, like she would have said, hey, yo, Usher, like, you know, like I can't really be doing this. We don't know. Usher may have, you know, called Swizz Beatz on his own. Usher may have already talked to Swizz Beatz. Usher may have already performed this at practice. I mean, I'm quite sure Alicia Keys probably was lock and step with her husband, letting him know like, hey, baby, like, you know, there's going to be some type of touching, this and that, but it's all for you know, it's all for show. And the way the NFL play and the way the NFL pays, yeah, hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the stage of stages. You know, there are several artists who have a music career who do not or are not this fortunate to make it. So, you know, but like I said, if I'm Swizz Beatz, it's kind of hard to look at, you know, another man touching your woman. And then especially if you're there, you know, like who knows? I'm quite sure he probably was there. And what if he was like with his family? You know, you got all the homies around you saying like, hey man, like what's going on? Because they don't really understand this, and they could be hyping his head up. We don't know, but I think that Alicia Keys, Usher, and Swizz Beatz are professionals, and that this type of stuff they perform before they've seen multiple sets like this. Swizz Beatz has as well. So, you know, it's all showbiz, and they showed us, you know, the business that they are, you know, doing. And that doesn't mean that they're up to no good. It's just that showbiz, you know, there's going to be a little bit of seductiveness, and it's going to be a little bit of tease. And that's what I got from it. Usher has always had a style like this. So, and in the end, man, I'm just going to say, man, I don't really want to get into people's relationships, man. I'm happy for everyone. Usher is still a great in my eyes. So is Alicia Keys. And, you know, we'll see what comes from this. But I don't want to be you know, one of the channels that spices this stuff up. I just saw the reaction, and I wanted to give my take on it. So you guys weigh in with your takes. How do you feel, fellas out there? Do you feel like you would have a problem with another man groping and performing with your woman like this, or do you think that you would understand a little bit like I do? At least see the glass half full with this, and understand that it's all for show. So weigh in with this, guys, and let me know if you guys are rocking with the content. Please hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell, and also follow me on Twitter, because I now have a Twitter account, and that is at chargetheegame on Twitter. So like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.